Shalom, people of God. You are welcome to Hidden Streams. You are wondering why it is very difficult to preach the gospel in this generation. Well, follow me as we journey through the concept of witnessing love. I've realized that it is not always about the message, but then becoming the message. In that the way we relate with people out there matters. Paul was saying something in 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 3 to 10. Giving no offense in anything, that the ministry may not be blamed, but in all things approving ourselves as ministers of God. We are supposed to approve ourselves as ministers of God to these people. How that the way we relate with them has to be according to what we have believed in. So we can't say we are going out there with a message of love when whatever thing that proceeds out of us does not minister love unto them. In that, how we relate with them has to be in love, not holding any offense against them, no enviness. We have to come to the understanding that our character, our ways of life minister a lot to people than the message alone. Because what people are looking out for is the proof of what we have believed in. So if we say we are for Christ, are we representing Him in the right way? We have to come to the understanding that we need not to get on the wrong foot with such people. Why? Because it will make the gospel, that is the truth and the way, seems to be ineffective, which is not so. We are supposed to come to the understanding that we will walk in love with the creations of God, with the creatures of God. That's the only way we can reach their heart with the gospel, that they will see the love of God that you have witnessed. In Philippians chapter 2, verse 1 to 11, Paul was saying something. Whatever thing that we have experienced in Christ, whatever thing that we have handled, we have to commit the same thing to the people out there, that will be Christ-minded. If we say we are following the ways of Christ, then we have to come to the perfect understanding how that Christ walked in love and show this love to the people out there. Because in Romans chapter 1 verse 20, the Bible was saying that the invisible things of God are seen through the things that are being made by Him. What it means is that how you represent God on this earth matters so much in getting people saved. Because how you carry yourself will give someone a certain idea about a certain dimension of God. So if we are saying God is love, then we have to come to the point that we will portray that love onto these people, so that in seeing the love that we are showing unto them, they might see the love of Christ, they might see the love of God. I want us to understand this thing. We have to become witnesses of love. That we will not relate with anyone in enviness, malice, or hold any grudges against such people. Not insulting them, not doing things that are opposite to the ways of God. Doing things that are opposite to the fruit of the Spirit that we have received. Because in doing such, we are going to render the gospel ineffective, which is not supposed to be so. Let us be true witnesses of the good news, that we are the embodiment of this good news, that if anyone encounters us, that person will witness that good news that we have received or we've handled. That the encounter that people will have with us will be in similitude with the encounter that people will have with the Messiah. Thank you very much for your time. Shalom.